Hey, what's going on, everybody? I told you I was coming back. I am back again. I have to have my break this morning. Had my cigars, coffee, and conversation. It was a great morning. It was a very interesting morning. But hey, like I said, we're back this time, and we're back with my man, no other than Mr. Rodney Hughes. So let me go ahead and bring this guy in, man, and because it's been a while, we've been trying to do this, and he is on. Rodney
What up,
Hughes.
though? What's
My
good
brother,
with you?
what's going on with you, man?
Chilling, bro, man. Just living life, man. Another year around the sun, just
Uh,
enjoying it, baby.
yes, sir. Another year around the sun, baby. Now, oh, 80s, baby. 80s, baby. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Never wrong with it. Like I said, man, I do apologize, man. I know we supposed to be did. We had it. Hey, y'all, look. Ben Rodney supposed to do this a long time ago, and we had so much. It was so much going on and everything, man, with work and this and another. So we're just trying to now we're here, we're bringing this thing on, and we live today and come hang out with us, smoke a few on his birthday. We got a lot of things we want to talk about. I definitely want to. No, we'll get to that here in a minute, but yeah, we just got a lot of things we want to talk about on this Friday, man. So let's start off with Rodney. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great, man. Like I say, birthday today, 44 years in this thing. I'm just enjoying life, bro.
Okay. So what's the plans for today, brother?
I'm gonna take it easy, man. A couple friends and family. We're gonna meet up tonight at Top Golf. Mess around there for a minute, smoke a couple cigars. Just a normal night, nothing too crazy.
Okay. And so you say so you opening up the lounge. So do you actually have a lounge, man, or
Oh no. No, I just so what I do is my kid go to school kind of far away from my house. So what I would do is I just take my laptop with me, drop her off at school, and go to the cigar lounge and just do my work. I'm a photographer by trade, so I'm working on edits or promotion, and then I also got my cigar brand. So I just do. That's why I'm at the lounge so much.
uh-huh. So
Yeah.
that's what I want to that's what I want to talk about this cigar brand you got here, these cigars and the lounge and the photography and this and that. I said seem like you're a man of you're a man of many actions. So let's talk about this cigar real quick, man. And we're gonna get to other questions later on, but let's talk about is it, and I want to make sure I say it right. It's K
Casa,
Kasi Kasi
Casa. Yeah.
Kasi cigar. So what did the name come about? How did you come up with the name Kasi cigars?
So anything I do it with intention. So my kid's name, my oldest daughter name is K Marie. That's where the KAY come from. KA comes
Okay.
from. And my
Okay.
youngest daughter name is Natalia Simone. So that's where the SI comes from. So I used their name and put it together, and that's how I came up with Casa.
Okay. Okay. See, I thought it was from I thought it was like some fraternity thing you had going on or whatnot with the cigars.
Man, a lot of people thought that. And no, it had nothing to do with that. I'm not frat. You know what I'm saying? I got love for all of them. I went to a HBCU, but no, I'm not frat.
Okay. What HBC you went to?
I played basketball for Hampton University in Virginia.
Okay, so another hooper, man. I was seeing out there for my Cloud Bros, man. He played ball up in Michigan as well.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm from Michigan. That's what's up.
In fact, he out there on I think he out there on should be out there on your side of the world and everything, man. So this the cigar line you got, your cigars, man. What is just talk about your cigars. What is your cigars blended? Well, I don't want to get into what it's blended with. I want to give all your secrets and everything. But how many different blends of the cigar do you have out there?
So I got three different blends. I have a Connecticut, which is my big red, is what I'm gonna smoke today.
Okay.
Then I have a Robusto 5x50 barber pole. I call that the Granny Randall, and then I got a 6x52 my Maduro, which I call the Detroit. So I got three different
Okay.
blends.
So what made you get to the point to where you actually want to make a put your own cigar out there and everything, man?
Well, the crazy part is naturally I'm a hustler. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Detroit. We
Mm-hmm.
get it how we get it. So I have a podcast called Cigars with Friends where we smoke cigars, had different type of conversations, similar to what you're doing.
Right.
So we're just smoking random people's cigars. And then my people back home, BMF, they was starting a cigar line called 263. So they sent me some cigars. We were smoking their cigars, pretty much promoting everybody else cigars. So one day I'm on Instagram, I come across a guy posting cigar content. So I'm starting to chop it up with him. And I'm thinking, I'm trying to get sponsors for the podcast. So I'm like, talking to him. I didn't even realize he was in Nicaragua. So once I realized
Mm-hmm.
that, him being a sponsor on our podcast doesn't benefit him. So I reached out to him, just threw it out there, see what happened. I said, well, what would it take for me to start my own brand? Because I'm always
Okay.
into entrepreneurship and ownership. And it took us about 5-6 months to get everything how I wanted it, and then I launched in February of 2022.
Okay. And been rolling pretty good since then.
Yes, sir.
So what? How did with your cigars? You just got them in lounges, or people ever like buy boxes from you? How does it work with that?
So it's 3 different ways. You can get them from me in person. We're in 3 lounges so far. We're in 2 in Michigan, Lounge 313 in Lincoln Park, Michigan, and La Rosa VIP Cigar Lounge in Wayne, Michigan. And we just got our first placement here in Arizona at Maduro's East in Mesa, Arizona. And then also my website. So you can get them from me personally from the website, ka-sicigars.com, or in one of those lounges if you're in those areas.
Okay. Now your podcast, your channel. How long your podcast been around, man? I know we started back following each other and everything. So how long the podcast been around, man?
Honestly, I've been podcasting off and on since 2008. I started off with Blog Talk Radio, when you actually ran the podcast through your cell phone, and then you did the controls on the computer. I took a break from that, was focusing on other things. I used to do music, and then I had met some guys. I'm a photographer. I was shooting an event, and I met some guys that had an internet radio show called Cave Radio. So I ended up jumping on their show. They gave me a show I was doing Wednesday nights, and that was cool. And then after a while, they started. It just didn't. The money didn't make sense. We was actually paying to do a show, but they was actually getting ad revenue off our numbers.
Right.
So my thing was we don't pay, or if we paying, some type of revenue need to be a split. It should be some type of revenue split if you selling ads off the numbers from our days, because Wednesdays was the highest slot. I had a 4-hour slot, and there was some guys that came 2 hours after me. So once that relationship dissolved, I didn't podcast for a few years, and I just had a day. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna bring, because my podcast was originally called Real Ish Radio. I said, you know what, I want to bring Real Ish Radio back, but as a network. So I bought it back 2019. And we had multiple shows. I had 2 shows. My little sister had a show, and we was kind of building it as a network. So I had things happen in 2020, and I ended up moving to Arizona. When I moved to Arizona, we kept it going. So I merged my 2 shows into one, because Cigars and Friends and Let's Talk About It was pretty much the same thing. Let's Talk About It was more sort of one-on-one interview based, and Cigars and Friends always had different people on and we talk. So even if it wasn't an interview based, I can always swap it out and just keep it under one thing. And so after a while, I had a podcast on there from one of my college friends. She had a podcast. Like I say, my little sister still had ran her podcast. But once we were coming out of COVID, my friend had to go back to work full time. So that kind of messed up her time at the pod. So it went down to just my podcast and my sister podcast. And she dropped her book, and her podcast was really to promote her book. So once her book launched, she kind of filtered off. So it was just me. So I said, you know what? I'm going to scrap the whole network, because I can't depend on nobody but me. So when I did that, I just did Cigars with Friends, and I just converted everything to Cigars with Friends, and that's what the podcast is.
Okay, all right. And I'm looking at my I'm actually looking at my headset right now, because it seems like I'm not one of my Facebook pages is not picking up on the cast. The other page is, but the other one is not picking up. So that's the crazy thing about this streaming thing, man, which I'm pretty sure you know as well.
Yeah, I
dealing with all this stuff,
platform,
man. Yeah, and it says ready to go live, but it's not well, like I said, the other connections are StreamYard. Tell me, don't worry, they got me covered. Yeah, sure. Come on in and stream to what I need you streaming to.
Exactly right. That's how they work, man. StreamYard, sometimes it disconnect. Reconnect.
Well, I haven't had any disconnect issues. Just right now is like I said, my other Facebook page is it's streaming to it. It's streaming to YouTube, but it's my mainstream Facebook page is not streaming to. So I don't know why it is doing that, which makes it kind of it bothers me some, because when I like to I don't know if you're like me, man. I damn near like perfection. And
sure.
when it's not doing what I need to do, and I have a serious problem with that. And let's see, and that's just me, So just a little crazy like that. So yeah, I'm just a little crazy like that, man. So but So you're doing photography. So you got photography going, you got cigars going. I know I talked before. You said entrepreneur. Talked about the photography thing, man. How long you been doing photography?
14 years. So I used to rap,
Ooh.
right? So back in 2010, I bought a camera to shoot our rap videos with. And I
Mm-hmm.
did like a little small photo shoot for my sister. And so when I did the shoot and posted it on Facebook, people started hitting me up like, yo, what do you charge for photo shoots? So mind you, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, right? I can shoot the
Right.
videos, but so I did a girl shoot for free. I said, but I'll shoot you. Come on, let's do it. Did the shoot downtown Detroit, came out perfect. So now once we posting it, now it's more people reaching out. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do another one for free before I start charging. Let me kind of get more of a hang of it. Did the next shoot, fucked up every picture. Every picture, I'm being real. Every picture, the girl looked orange. So I had a natural camera eye, but I didn't know the technical part of the camera.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm taking pictures, but you know what I'm saying? It looked good in my eye, but once I capture it, I didn't know you had to adjust the ISO or change the f-stop or, none of that. I'm used to shooting in an automatic camera, you understand? So I didn't know this. So after I fucked that whole photo shoot up, I said, you know what? I think I want to take this serious. So I just got on YouTube University, started watching tutorials about my camera, and shit, now we be booked out a year in advance now.
So when you start talking about these all of this that you just talking about, man, I have no damn clue the ISO, and this, that, and other whatnot. You start talking about it whatnot. So I ain't got a damn clue.
So and initially I didn't either. And I'm jumping into something half cocked. So I'm like, you know what? Let me study this. That's like the ISO controls different lighting. So the f-stop control how much light comes into the lens.
Uh-huh.
The shutter speed shows how fast it's captured. So if you moving, you want a faster shutter speed so it won't be blurry. If you
Right.
sitting still taking pictures, just like right now, I'm filming on my actual camera. I don't use my camera from my laptop. If you see this is my actual camera. I see how it's focusing on my face, but not my
Yeah.
finger.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm using the actual DSR mirrorless camera right now. So I'm using one of the cameras I would shoot a wedding with. So
you actually teaching me something.
yeah, so you can tell my quality. See how you can look different. Like all the lights is off I'm in the garage with all the lights on. I just got a point light on me right now.
And that's what I did that today, looking at it whatnot, and I turned the lights off. But being in the garage and everything, those little nocturnal creatures like to come out, want to come play with you and everything.
Well,
So that's
I'm in
what
the desert, so this house got to get sprayed every other month, so we good.
So how was life out there in Arizona, man? I was stationed out in California years ago, whatnot. But how was life out there for you and your family and everything?
Man, it's cool. I mean, it's adjustment from like the pace of my. I'm from Detroit. I'm from a small city. If you ever watch the BMF show, they talk about Ecorse a lot. I'm from a small city called Ecorse that's in Southwest Detroit, and we more fast paced. It's a little bit slower here, but I like it. I mean, I'm getting older now, so I don't need to be moving as fast as I was, but it's still an adjustment.
Right.
Coming from like I didn't transfer here to get a job, so I'm still running my businesses. So transferring the business here is just like starting all the way over. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And so that's been a little difficult because I still fly back to Detroit between April and September at least 10 to 12 times to shoot weddings or whatever they booking me for. So still
Right.
trying to tap into this market here, but being that, like I say, I call myself a serial entrepreneur. So being that I do multiple things, it helps me stay afloat. So if something is slow for me, like cigars might be doing well this month. I might be doing more graphic jobs next month. Like I did last month, March, I did 5 obituaries. You know what I'm saying? I do digital, so I do graphics, I do t-shirts, I do websites. Like I just did a big t-shirt order for a church back home. So it kind of balances out in the slow. But photography for me is usually the breadwinner. But right now it's just switching because I'm still getting my footing here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So so you say you did a little rap. You spit some bars, huh?
Yeah, man. The former life kind of walked away from it. I dropped my last project April of 2010. So that was 14 years ago. Like I say, I hit 30 and then I started getting really involved into the photography, man. And being an independent artist is cool and all, but when the camera started making more than the mic, I still got mouths to feed. So I had to take that's when I really converted over to that.
Right. You're right about that. I mean, but I'm just saying, we're spinning the bars, man. I mean, I know you still got a couple bars left in you. I mean, I ain't trying to put you on the spot or whatnot, but I know you got a couple of bars left in you.
Nah, I done gave that up. That's the whole thing. I'll send you some stuff, let you listen to it. It's been a long time since I even got into that vibe.
Yeah. So I was actually talking to your friend of mine earlier, man. We was on when I was actually on live earlier, and I was talking about that as far as having the because how they YouTube and Facebook, they kind of censor out everything, they ask for copyright and whatnot. And I'm looking at myself, kind of putting something together for myself to have for my of course for my channel. Because again, there's a lot of different things I want to get into. Is recreating recreating the intro, doing some additional shots or whatnot, just to kind of still bring that I don't know, still bring more character to the channel and everything, and then to continue to do for what I do. So I'm still looking at that. So I mean, I might have to get with you on some of that stuff, man.
Let me know, man. I got you, man. Like even with my intros, this is one of my old songs, so that way they can't copyright flag it,
Right.
And even with little like clips and stuff we post in, I reached out to some producers that I still got relationships with, and they just send me beats. So that way I don't have to worry about all that getting flagged or using somebody else's music.
Okay.
Because it happens,
Yeah. So so now you smoking on one of your sticks right now, and
Yeah,
which
right
and
now
what?
I'm smoking on the Big Red. This is my 6x60
Okay.
Connecticut.
So what can you tell us about the Big Red instead of getting too much into the ingredients of it?
Well, it's a mild to medium. It's of course a Connecticut wrapper, got an Indonesian binder, and the filler is Nicaraguan and Peru. You know what I mean? It gives you a little, got earth tones in it, a little bit of spice. It's a lighter cigar out of the three, and I think even beginners and somebody that's deep into the cigars, but still can enjoy it.
Okay. So with that particular stick, what would you what would you pair it with?
See, that's my hardest issue about being a cigar brand owner. It's helping people pair it because I don't drink. So it's hard for me.
Show over, cut.
It is what it is.
I understand, bro. I feel you, man.
I never was a drinker, bro. Like
really,
I really thought I was going to the NBA, so I never wanted to put nothing in my body that I thought would hinder it. And so once I got older and gave away my hoop dreams up, I just never got into it. Like I'm 44 today, and I literally drunk maybe 3 times in my whole life. My 21st birthday, my 22nd birthday, and I had and I drunk some shit by mistake. It was a water bottle in the freezer, and I thought it was water, so I drunk it and spit the shit out. It was tequila. It just not my thing. Like I'm the type of guy I'm the life of the party sober. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I never just and I'm like, shit, I'm 44 years old now. Why start drinking now? You know what I mean? So
yeah, you're right.
It just never was my thing. So like wherever we hang out, motherfuckers love to hang out with me because I'm the designated driver. You good? You know you safe. You know you're gonna get home. You know ain't nobody gonna be on no bullshit because you know it's with me. So you know what I'm saying? We good.
Exactly. And that's how it was years and years ago, man. I not say I didn't drink, but years ago my wife didn't drink at all. So it was perfect. I mean, I had a designated driver for a long time. Now her ass decided she wanted to drink. So so that just messed everything up. But you talk about tequila. I don't. Tequila is one of the ones that I don't mess with. I don't do tequila, man. I turned 30 back in 2010, and I was stationed overseas, and my buddies and whatnot. They one thing I'm a Marine, so one thing about hanging out with Marines or whatnot, you never want to do shots with doggone Marines because there's no the light switch, like when they flip it on, it breaks, so it don't stop, man. I tell you, after that night, I made a vow to never ever gonna drink tequila again. I don't know if it was Patron or Jose Cuervo, whatever case it may be. But I tell you, man, it's it put your boy down. It put me down, so I just left it alone. But I still drink to this day. I tell everybody, it's either scotch or whiskey or something for me to be able to go with cigars or whatnot. But if you had to drink something outside of drinking alcohol, tea, coffee, what type of you looking at that?
But one of my guys that I trust their palate, he says that this is a good one with coffee and also with bourbon. But he said he liked it as a breakfast stick. That was his opinion on it, as far as what to pair it with. So he said coffee or bourbon if he's like at a lounge or a nighttime. But if a morning smoke, he said he love it with coffee.
Okay.
He buy a 10-pack almost every month.
Oh, shit, that's all right there. That's all right. So cutting and lighting. We have a lot of different different vices when we go to with cutting light cigars. Or if Rodney had to have a choice of cutting the light, what would you have out there? What would you recommend to people when they start cutting the light in the cigar, especially such a newcomer in the game?
Well, me personally, I'm a V cut guy. I like to do the V. You know what I mean? So that's my personal preference. But I would say somebody that's just starting off, I would tell them to start with a punch. because a smaller a smaller level of smoke coming through, because you don't want to get overwhelmed. And most people who first start off smoking cigars that I've been around, they're coming from smoking weed, so they naturally inhale. So you want to tell them about that. So you definitely don't want them to pull in so much smoke initially.
Right.
But I'm a V cut guy. Like I'm looking at right now, like this lighter is a V cutter. I got 3-4 V cutters literally sitting in front of me right now.
And I'm on. Like I said, I'm just trying to fix this thing. But I did. So I do V cut. I'm really big on V cut, man. I remember when I first started smoking, I was just cutting. I was just cutting cigars, just cutting, and then doing the straight cut. And I noticed that as time went on, I started smoking more. I got uneven burns, and of course, I was a little novice when it comes to lighting and everything. But my partner had a partner of mine say, let's try the V cut. So I tried the V cut. Fell in love with the V cut. I don't think I had a straight cut cigar, and I don't know when. So to your point, I'm honest with you. So to your point, either V cut or either a punch that I tend to roll with, and I got into matches. I think I done steered away from lighters. So I still use a lighter every now and then, but matches to give me that. So I won't burn my cigar. Don't create too much heat on my doggone on my cigar.
Yeah, I did.
Still learning.
Yesterday, I did the lighter with the cedar stick.
Mm-hmm.
I mean the match with the cedar stick. But I have torches, bro. Like I've been online networking so much. I got a company that literally sends me lighters all the time. They literally just sent me one 2 days ago.
You gotta have your toys, man.
Man, look, they got me spoiled. So the company, they have multiple companies that they actually up under. So they got a company called Moonyop, and then they got another company called Karen. So they send me these right here. This is the torch, and it came with the wood grain V cutter to match it. And then they also sent me, this is my favorite one. I use this one because this lighter has an actual V cut on it, so that way I don't have to carry two things.
Okay.
Yeah, they just be sending me free stuff. All they want me to do is make some content about it, which I would do that naturally anyway. So I got so many V cutters laying around here, it's ridiculous.
And that's what I do, man. Try to get into as far as with folks. Like I said, I don't have a big I don't have a huge platform or whatnot, but the opportunity to be able to get out there. And people got stuff that need to be promoted or want to show or whatnot. So I do that when I'm not looking for any any burst, man. This not a try to get rich quick scheme for me, but still something to be able to go out there and help people spread their brand. Just like I talk about guns, cigars, and apparel, and Red Cup Theory, and my man saying with his cigars, Cloud Bros. So it's a lot of good things that we're doing out there before we collab and link up with each other, man. So
Cloud
networking
Bros.
is huge.
I like that name.
Yeah, Cloud Bros. Check them out, man. It's Cloud Bros 21 on Instagram, and then my man name is Sin Period. So check him out, man. He got some pretty good sticks, man. He said earlier that he's about to do a new one. He got this one that it's called the Disaster Pack. It's pretty good. I tell you, man, it's pretty good, man.
Sounds good, man. Like I'm actually about to get into more pushing my merch. So I got the smoke therapy. That's like always just say smoke therapy. It's just a hashtag I use. So I got a bear smoking one of my cigars as the logo or whatever. Like I say, I make shirts. So everything is made literally right here to my right is my whole setup. You know what I'm saying? Vinyl cutter, heat press, sublimation printer. And then my buddy around the block does my DTFs. So I'm about to get more focused on pushing my actual cigar merch. And just like I say, just building on top of the brand because it's a lifestyle and this culture is so big, man. I'm working on getting my own lighter sets with my own travel humidors as well. Like the company that's been sending me stuff, now we're networking on actually being able to package my own so I can put it in my brand. So it's just growing, man. Just trying to take this thing as far as I can take it.
And that's what I was talking to my friend Lou about earlier, man. She was saying the same thing when it comes to, the networking and the branding piece. It's all this is all about networking. The more you network, and you can't, people, of course, when I said earlier, people start to get up here and they forget about everybody else who kind of had down at the bottom or not. But, the more you network, man, like I say, we can take this thing as far as we wanted to go. So, and that's why, I reached out to people. And again, I apologize to you for getting back with you so late, man. Like,
it's all good, man. Life be life, bro. So I you know what I mean? I understand it. My schedule be like that too sometimes.
I did with busy people in the busy world. So, but other than that, man, how's your but with your smoking, when you started smoking cigar, well, I say smoking cigar, enjoying cigars, when you started enjoying cigars, man, what was it like? Talk to me about that first stick you had. If you can remember the first stick you had up until now.
Yeah, the first stick I had was a Rocky Patel. It was in 2017. I'm still fairly new to cigars. I'm not a guy that's been smoking 20 years. So like I say, I was an athlete, so I wasn't really into a lot of things outside of that. So I came to Arizona, which is crazy, which is to visit my brother. We had like a fellas get together every year. We'd meet here and do this little charity run for Pat Tillman at Arizona State University. And we went to hang out. We went to the cigar lounge. And so I just let my brother pick it out because I was novice. I said, just whatever you get, grab me one. So I smoked the Rocky Patel. It was cool, nice little vibe. I like the energy of the cigar lounge. That was mostly that drawing me because we was all in there talking, discussing business. We networking with people we don't know instantly,
Right?
Just over the stick, just for the love of the leaf. So I liked that originally, and that's kind of how I started. And then when I go back home to Detroit, most of my partners was weed smokers. They wasn't into cigars, which ironically, most of all of them smoke cigars now. So I didn't smoke a lot unless I was out of town with my people. Then we started doing a lot of cruises. Now mostly every cruise ship we was on had a cigar lounge in it. So now I'm meeting people from all over the world just off talking cigars. So I was like, that was my biggest attraction to cigars was being a businessman, just the networking tool of it. And then the vibe of it. And then like I say, it just gradually grown. So right now I like, of course, my own stick. I go to my Detroit is really my go-to. I like the 708 cigar. De Maduro is good. I mean, it's a lot of them, man. The Hexagon Placencia, I believe I'm pronouncing it right. And I just tried a 2012 yesterday, 2 days ago at the lounge. So there's a lot of them that I like to go to. But like I say, my palate has grown because when I first started my cigar lounge, I didn't even like my Detroit. It was too strong for me. I was more so in the Big Red. And now my go-to is literally the Detroit. I pretty much 80% of the time is smoking a Maduro. So my palate changed. But yeah, I mean, you can see the growth in it over the years,
Okay. So when you and we'll go back to that Placencia, particularly the Alma Fuerte. Love this stick. But when you go back, you talk about Pat Tillman. It's crazy because when I was in I was in Afghanistan, one of the clubs, like the little like a morale, welfare, recreation little spots they had over there was actually dedicated to, of course, to Pat Tillman. Little posts and everything and whatnot. So it was huge being in Afghanistan to be able to see that. Of course, it was over for a different mission and whatnot, but to be able to see that and see how they dedicated, just an opportunity to him for someone who did play the game and also at the same time, went out to service country. That was huge, man. So
yeah, they do a big run. They just had it last week. They do a big run here every April for him.
Okay.
The Arizona State is a 4.2 mile run, walk, for charity. So it's a yearly thing here.
The last time I ran was upstairs in my bedroom.
Yeah, when I do it, I walk. I'm 6'7", 300. I'm 287 pounds. I ain't trying to be running. Not like
6'7". Hey man, look, I just dream of being 6 foot. You're 6'7". I just want.
Been this height since I was 16, bro. I stopped growing at 16.
I just want a little bit of height. And my mom, like 5 foot nothing, and I think my dad's like maybe 5'11" and whatnot. So I guess I balanced out. So I try to get a little something, but I tell everybody I'm 5'10" at heart. So I'm leaving it at that.
My mom is like 5'10" and my dad was like 6'4".
Wow, man, that's all. That's the same. So playing ball. Said basketball.
Yes, sir.
I'm playing basketball. What was your position?
Well, I played the 3 through the 5.
Okay.
So in high school, I was more so a 4-5. Then I went to junior college first, played JUCO in Ohio at Owens Community College. I was the 5 and the 4 there, depending on what the lineup was. And I went to Hampton University. I would flex from the 3 to the 5, depending on who we played and match up against. You know what I mean?
Right.
I could play all 3 positions.
So talk to me about Hampton University, HBCU.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Man,
talk to me about HB and talk to me about Hampton University and that. I didn't go to college. I went to the military. So I got my studies and my degrees and everything while I was in uniform. So I didn't go to traditional college. So talk to me about Hampton University and the HBCU experience.
Man, it was a beautiful thing. The crazy part about it, right? So I'm coming from JUCO, right? I'm JUCO All-American, getting recruited. So I almost went to Tennessee, but the coaches got let go. So when the new regime come, and this was before the transfer portal where you can just jump around. So you got 5 years to play 4 back then. You know what I mean? So It was between Townsend University in Maryland and then Hampton University was my last two with the fits that I like. So my visit was literally 3 weeks after 9/11,
Right.
which is one of the most craziest experience to fly right after that. You know what I mean? So I
Yeah.
go down
Yeah.
to the visit and I just fell in love with the culture. Like you seeing black people thriving, you seeing students that got bread. Like the brokest people on campus was the athletes, to keep it real. You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
seeing people, you just seeing that type of culture, and it's us. It's 96% black people. You know what I'm saying? You got a few white people and a few foreigners, like might be on the row team or the sale team, shit like that. So just that culture, man. So I was like, boom, I signed my letter of intent. As soon as I left, I called, like, yeah, I'm going ahead and commit. And when I got on campus, it just took it to a whole nother level. Just the Greek life, watching these guys cross, do their probates, just seeing different groups and just seeing black people trying to win and just seeing that type. If I didn't already have a kid, I probably would have ended up staying down there longer after I graduated. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The culture of an HBCU is something different, man. Like I'm going back this October for homecoming. It'll be my 20th year. And so my boy hit me up, my boy Carl, shouts out to him. He just hit me up like, man, it's our 20th. You got to come to homecoming. So I'm like, I'm definitely coming back on campus to kick it. And it's just the networking ability. Like if I meet somebody else from Hampton, just matter of fact, it's crazy that we brought this up. One of the owners of the cigar lounge that I just got placement in is a Hampton alumni. So that would help make it easier to get in.
Right.
Because we look out for each other. Just like how frats look out for frats. That's
Yep.
how it is. We went to Hampton, blah, blah, blah. Then you might meet somebody from another HBCU, and it's just that HBCU connection can be a plug for you. So it's the networking, the culture. It was a beautiful thing, man. Like I said, I was a JUCO transfer, so I was only there for 2 years. So I didn't get the whole 4 or 5 year experience as a lot of other people. But the 2 years I went, I wouldn't change it. I loved it.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. So, so like I say, so you got like, man, we talked before, and I remember saying, well, man, what's best for you? What's your say? I'm an entrepreneur. That entrepreneur lifestyle, how was that? Most of it we still work. We got our regular 9 to 5s and whatnot. But how was that entrepreneur lifestyle? What is it like to have that liberty, that freedom to be able to kind of come and go as you please, do what you want to do? What's your schedule like? How does that? How is it? How is
that's the pro. So it's pros and cons and everything, right?
Okay.
So my pros is not having a set schedule. I work on my own schedule. My daughter never caught a bus, never to school, and never been to daycare. You know what I mean? Because I was able to take care of that because I work for myself. The cons is I may get on this computer for 4 or 5 days straight and not make $1. But you go to work 4 or 5 days straight, you got to check at the end of the week.
Yeah,
so
true.
It's the balancing act of that. That's the con of it. But I might come in one day and get a $2,000 payment. You see what I'm saying? So it's being able to be the balancing act. So that's the thing I got here is being in Arizona, I'm not as popular as I was in Detroit.
Right.
That's the issue with our thing. But like the pros of being an entrepreneur to me is one, flexible with my schedule. Like to this day, I take my daughter back and forth to school. Right. So anytime I want to take a vacation, I could just take it. All I gotta do is block out my calendar. Like, don't take any bookings this day. So those are the and I like that, being that freedom of, if something go wrong, I can go make the move. If family need me, I'm the one that can make the move because I'm not tied to a job. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, the cons is the money comes in waves. It's not a consistent. I'm not making dollars every day, which I try to, but it's not an everyday, income stream.
I understand. So with a schedule like yours,
yeah,
and enjoying these things, these cigars or whatnot. But how many cigars you doing a day?
Right now, it's picked up. It's picked up to like I'm smoking at least 2 during work hours.
Okay.
And then I end up, if the game's on, I'm in the garage watching one at night. So it's like 3. So if I stay home and work from home, then it's cool. I don't really smoke unless I want to smoke. But if I'm at the cigar lounge, I feel weird being there not smoking. Because usually how my day starts, we leave my house at 6:20. Take my daughter to school. I go to Panera, grab something to eat. The cigar lounge I like the most open at 10. I go there, pop my laptop up, smoke a cigar, get my Dr. Pepper or my pineapple juice, and I'm working. I'm online networking. I'm in all the photography groups, cigar groups, networking my brand, trying to find leads. But, with that hour time that it takes for her to get out of school, I'm at cigar 2, sometimes cigar 2.5. Yeah. So that definitely builds up my consumption. Like today, I was going to go to the cigar lounge. I said, you know what? I don't want no interruptions with our interview, so I came back home. So I would usually be at the cigar lounge right now. You know what I'm saying? So if I go to a cigar lounge, I'm 2 to 3 a day, 2 minimum.
Yeah, I'm on number 2 right now. It ain't even afternoon yet, so it's probably gonna be like maybe a 4 or 5 day for me. I don't know. We'll see what happens later on when I go to the doggone cigar lounge.
And then when you got the inventory I got, it's real easy because you know what
Oh
I'm saying.
yeah,
Especially
yeah, and
when my
that's
re-up
why I'm
is
asking
in,
that
I'm
question.
loaded.
You know, and
You know what
you
I'm
like
saying?
it's right at your fingertips. It's like the temptation to go ahead and get one to smoke. Like I can smoke as much as that doggone want.
Yeah, exactly. So that can do it to you for sure. You got
Yeah,
that option.
yeah. So any of the draft, man, you get to watching the draft last night.
No, I caught the first part, bro. I passed out. I was watching the NBA playoffs. I was more
Uh
so
huh.
into that. And next thing y'all know, it was this morning.
Yeah. So what you think about the playoffs, man? Matter of fact, that let's from a basketball player, who's in the game. What do you think about the NBA now from where the NBA is now and for what the NBA used to be?
Um, I mean, everything evolves, right? So change was gonna come sooner or later. Back when I played, it was definitely more a physical game. They
Mm-hmm.
actually called travel. I don't know what these niggas be doing nowadays. You could take 72 steps. Um,
Right.
so that's one of the weirdest things, and I think it's went more guard orientated. Back then when I played, it was inside out. Now it's
Yeah.
outside. Get your ass a rebound. We might throw it in there. You know what I'm saying? So the
Yep.
game is definitely because you could be even like going into the NBA, like I would be undersized because there's no 6'8", 6'7" post man no more. You know what I mean? The
Right.
7-footers are playing guard. So it's just the evolution of the game and athletic ability has changed. So it's definitely night and day from when I played. I still enjoy it. I love basketball. So it's just something I'm going to always be and watch. But it's evolution, man. The game is going to change and it's probably going to go back 10 years from now. It's going to loop back around. History repeats itself. So I think it's just a more high speed game and it's more entertaining when the scores is 150. That's what people like nowadays. You know what I mean? So it's a business at the end of the day. It ain't just we going to play 5-on-5 to see who the best anymore. You know what I mean?
Right. And that's why I asked that question, man, because I mean, I played basketball when I was younger. And when I joined the military, because I played on the base league and everything and whatnot. So it was interesting, but to the point, and that's why I was asking that point. You see like these guys that were used to me. I'm screaming to scream. Now, like, hey man, why don't you get your big ass down there and post up or whatnot? But I see a 6'7" dude out, shooting threes all day long. They playing like guards.
Yeah, the
And
game has
I get
changed.
it, but in the game has changed. There's no man getting down low, banging down low, man, doing the turn around, jamming on. I don't, you rarely see that, anymore. Now everybody want to be a damn point guard or shooting. It's like, man, come on, man, we got to change the game up. So, and I said that's why I asked that question. You see a couple of them still drive to the lane, like living here in Metro Atlanta. Every now and then I go catch a Hawks game or whatnot.
Okay.
But I sit there and I get mad because I be screaming at Capella. And I'd be like, hey, dude, get your ass down low. And he's sitting up top. And it's like, man, I said, and it just, but again, I don't, when it comes to me personally, I think a lot of things change with that when it comes to, what cats are getting paid these days, man, to go out here and play. So it's like, hey, I'm not going to drive down low. I think I heard NBA player say a while back he said, what's the difference between dunking and a layup?
It's all 2
They
points.
still, it's only 2 points.
Mhm.
So why
And I
blow
do
my
believe
ankle
it's a
out?
difference though. It's an energy thing. Like when you
Mm-hmm.
dunk on somebody, it's a whole different energy than you lay it up on somebody. So I
Oh, I
disagree
know
with
it
that
is.
point, but I get where they're coming from. When your ankles is worth $200 million, you're gonna
That
play a
part.
little different.
Yeah.
You know what I
And I
mean?
get that
So
because I ain't ashamed. I've been dunked on a few times. I ain't gonna lie about, hey, my 5'9" energy played like a doggone, like I was 6'5", 6'7". So, and I've and I've been dunked on plenty of times. So it don't bother me one bit. So the transition from Detroit, like I said, Detroit, you in Arizona. Um what's the big difference in it? When I know you say your daughter, because how old is your daughter, by the way?
my youngest is 16, my oldest is
Oh, yeah.
22.
Okay, all right. So we ain't too far off, with these kids. So now I took my 16-year-old. She's a baby girl, and then her brother is after her. But took him to school this morning, and I let her drive, and I think I had like 8 heart attacks on the way to school.
Yeah, we at that stage now where the driving is coming in. She has a little paranoia of driving because she's been in 2 car accidents. So we
Mm,
trying to get her over that fear. And then like she's to the point where she's going through FOMO, that feeling of missing out because her friends is
yeah,
driving now. So now she's
right.
more interested in it. So I told her this summer we'll do more one-on-one driving, and I'll put her in driver's training. So that way she
Okay.
can get it from the school side of it and from me. So
Yeah.
we're gonna, that's a goal she want to complete this summer. And I would love to get her driving next year, because I do a lot of her ripping and running. Like I say, I take her to school, pick her up from school. She got dance practice, I gotta take her to dance practice. She want to hang out with her friends. All her friends stay in the city that the school is in, which is 40 minutes away. You know what I mean? So sometimes I drive her and just go to the cigar lounge and kick it there till she done, because I don't want to drive all the way back to the crib to go all the way back out there to get her. So when she can get to drive it down pack and get her paperwork right, then I'm gonna get her a car for sure. I want it more than she do. She just don't even know it.
Look here, man. Let me tell you, they don't understand when you because they're playing Mr. Belvedere, all that chauffeuring and whatnot. They get a little rusty around the edges.
I call it Daddy Uber.
Hey, but I ain't getting paid for it.
Ain't getting a dime.
That's a damn dime. Except for Daddy take me here, Daddy take me there, or Daddy give me some money.
Yeah, she said she want me to take her to the record store today. After school, she's gonna buy me another album.
Yeah, record stores.
Yeah,
I
wanted a record player, so I got a record player, and she bought me the Killer Mike deluxe album for my birthday this morning. So it's over there. And then she was like, "Well, when you pick me up from school, we go to the record shop. I'll buy you another album for your birthday." So I guess that's a little payoff for my driving skills, I guess.
Right on. I got it's crazy hear you say that about your daughter, because I got to end up with a record player. My wife got me one. Now my wife know that I love old music. I think I tell her about. I think I was born in the wrong era. You know, so I love the old music, man. Old jazz, Commodores, all of it. That's me. That's my speed. And so they bought me a record player, and I just started buying albums. I mean, I get in trouble for buying albums. I buy albums like I buy cigars. And but I like to, just to be able to, I put my record player on, man. I put it on. I put that needle on it, and just to be able to hear every tune that comes out of that record and something else. Now, what I did probably about a year ago, I went home, because I'm originally from South Carolina, and I told my wife, I said, I'm gonna ask my dad for a couple of them records he got down the hall. And I said, man, let me get a couple of records you got. He came up with a stack of records. I mean, he like, go ahead, get what you want. I'm looking. I said, you mind if I get this Earth, Wind, and Fire? She said, yeah, go and get it. I said, okay, cool. Hey, you mind if I get this? Mind if I get this one right here? And so I asked him for the Ohio players. I said, hey, let me get this Ohio player down. He's like, nah, you can't have that one. I was like, yeah, that's the one I wanted.
You try to butter him up with the others to lead to that one.
Yeah, and I was leading. I saw the Ohio player, and I was leading up to the Ohio players. Like, nah, you can't get the Ohio player. And like I said, like I said, that's the one I want. I messed around and turned my turn my whole camera around. Oh, damn, I'm going back. I messed around, kick my stand and turn everything around. So, but yeah, that's why I ended up with, man. So, but yeah, man, like I said, I really wanted to get on with you for the longest, man, and sit down and talk, talk about your cigars and all the ventures and everything you got going. Cause I think it's important for a lot of people to be able to know what we have as people, what we have out there, what we got going on, and also take the opportunity, man, to talk to you, find out more about your cigars, because my partner at the cigar lounge I'm always at sipping cigar, he every now and then he look for different cigar brands or whatnot to bring into the lounge, and just to be able to have something different, such as your brand, and it may be good. So maybe I talk to him later on or whatnot, see if I put him up with you, and see what we can do as far as connecting or whatnot.
We can definitely make that happen. That's the plan, man. Is just build and grow, trying to get into more markets. Like I say, right now we in a lounge here, and we also in the lounge in 2 lounges in Michigan, and we're working on some other states. So I appreciate that plug, because that's the plan, man. Like, it's just, like I say, building. We just steadily building. Like, I got other people I network with. Like, they do a cigar week down here, man. You should come down in October called Smoke in the Desert. Actually, we talked to the founder yesterday. He was at the cigar lounge. We'd be doing some networking. Shouts out to my boy B, Red Level Entertainment. They bringing some stuff down, and they doing. It was the first one was last year, so this is the second one. So they ain't gonna do them, but keep getting bigger and better. And I got my buddy from he's from Charlotte, North Carolina. He's in a city called Salisbury, like right outside of Charlotte.
Yeah, I know what Salisbury is.
Yeah, he got his own line too called Four River Cigars. So he's doing this thing too. He's gonna come down for the cigar week here too. So man, we just building and networking, man, trying to take this thing to the next level.
I saw somebody. I'm trying to think of their name, man. I saw it on Instagram quite a few times. And Facebook, the Smoke in the Desert. I forgot who posted. And I look at it again, but it might be something I had to come down there and check out because Charlotte Cigar Week is going right now.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact,
I was
so
supposed to be there, but my daughter last minute want to go to prom. Her prom is tomorrow, so I couldn't go. Yeah, my plan was my birthday gift to myself was to go to Chicago. I was gonna come. I was gonna go yesterday. I was gonna go Thursday to Sunday. You know what I mean? But like I say, when she said she was going to prom on the 27th, I just scrapped the whole trip.
well, they doing that, and then they got the Culture 4 that's going on in Atlanta right now. As we speak, there's so many people that flew in and whatnot to come down to check out the culture. And I told a couple of folks that that I met across social media, say, hey, I might get it there and try to check it out and whatnot. But again, I know we closing out April, so my wife's birthday was on the 16th of April, so it's a month-long celebration. So we closing it out this weekend. With a birthday party for her or whatnot. And of course, I probably go down to the lounge tonight and hang out at the lounge tonight with the boys. Maybe do a brunch with her on Sunday. So it's gonna be it's gonna be a tight weekend for me to try to get up there and meet up with a lot of those folks. Of course, that you met out on social media. But next weekend though, I definitely will be with my partners when we'll be down in Charleston at the Charleston Smokeout. So and that's always a good time down there.
Yeah, next weekend I gotta go to Vegas. I gotta do a graduation photo shoot for a girl. I don't know if she graduated nursing school or just graduated college. I can't even remember. But I gotta do a shoot May 4th in Vegas, which I'm kind of mad about. Is I was bullshitting on booking my room, and fucking Canelo fighting the same day, so the rooms is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Back when she booked me, the fight wasn't set yet. I should have booked my room then.
So how does that work out, man? You get booked to fly out to go do photo shoots and everything.
Yeah, they just cover the travel fee. Yeah,
that's what's up.
Yeah, so so how I do the weddings, as far as like Michigan, right? So I already have my travel fee incorporated in my packages, so that way, because some people like notice how everything is something 99.
Yeah,
that's all marketing. Because you don't want to pay $200, but 4 payments of $499 for $49.99 doesn't seem like $200, which it really is. So
right.
I just added what it normally costs me to travel into my packages for I got it priced out as Detroit. So that way, when somebody booked me, I just be like, I'm gonna waive the travel fee. They feel like they saving because they don't want to pay that additional fee in their mind. It's a mental thing. So, but like smaller shoots, they got to cover the flight. Like what I'm saying, like going to Vegas is cheap. I can fly to Vegas round trip for $100. Sometimes even cheaper. And I'm not bringing if I'm staying for one day, I'm not even checking bags. I got the book bag with my camera stuff, change the clothes, and I'm good to go. You know what I mean? So it depends on where I'm going. Like I gotta go. I just got booked to shoot a senior picture in Columbus, Ohio, May 18th. So they pay for my travel fee. So I charge them enough that'll cover the flight and the night in the hotel. You know what I'm saying? Then the rest of what I charge. So people pay for what they want, man.
Yeah, you're right. Hey, if I could pay $100 to go to Vegas every weekend, I go every weekend. I go every doggone weekend.
Yeah, it's cheaper. Like when people, it'd be so weird to me that people from here be like, "Yeah, we driving to Vegas." I'm like, for what? Why drive 4.5 hours each way when you can fly 45 minutes for the price that you're gonna put in your gas tank? Like I never understood that.
Well, a lot of people, man, don't like to fly, and that's a big thing. A lot of people don't like to fly, man. Me, I get on a plane in a minute.
Bro, I fly so much. I'm to the point I'm tired of flying.
Yeah, sometimes that's the only time I get sleep when I'm in the air. That's the best doggone sleep.
So much, bro. Especially like during wedding season in Michigan. That first year I got here, that summer of 2021, when I had like a double season. So I was doing all the replacements that got canceled for COVID, and then all the new bookings for 21. I was literally in the airport every weekend from April to October 6th.
Okay.
That shit was ridiculous.
So if you had my daughter, she's looking at, one point she's looking at photography and this and that. So if you had any suggestions to folks who wanted to get into photography, what would your suggestion be?
Get a camera and start shooting. The hardest part of anything is starting it.
Right.
So once you start it, I would say get you a camera, start shooting, and get on YouTube. Watch different tutorials. People are out here, like we call it jokingly YouTube University, but it literally is a university on here.
Yeah.
It's so many people it's people that sell product or sell classes, which is cool, to each his own. But it's so much free information on YouTube. People just want to share their skill set with you. And you can learn from there. Then you go off experience. So I would say buy a camera and start shooting. And
And that's how I started with that's how I got started with this and getting the StreamYard and this and the other one. Like my man down in Florida, Iconic Smokers, Jerome Berry. He that's what he told me before. He said, hey, check out StreamYard, get StreamYard. So I got StreamYard and I've been using it since then. For his lighting, all this. I mean, all this type of stuff that I'm using now, it still comes from somebody helping me out, giving me the additional tools I need to be able to go out here and run these things, successfully. And still, working to make stuff a little bit better as I continue to go along with this, man. Because I still got a long ways to go. And that's my thing, is to keep on going with this. I took a little break for a minute because of work. But hey, from now I'm back and hope to keep this thing rolling, brother.
yeah, I took a hiatus on mine too. We about to bring it back, and that's the same way I start. Like information, man, sharing information that ain't hurt nobody. Like I told my little sister, she's starting to get into t-shirts. So the other day she had an issue, want to be independent, as I guess. Took her 4 hours before she broke down and called me, and I fixed her problems in 10 minutes. I say, listen, I bump my head so you don't have to. So if I rock with you and you need information, why wouldn't I give it to you? You know what I'm saying? Like,
True.
Like my podcast, it graduated. Like we started off with using Phantom mics. Now we use.
Oh, I think I lost you, right?
You got me, said it muted me.
I got you.
Okay. Yeah. So just saying, this is all about upgrading and learning. Like we started off shooting our video podcast with our cell phones. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah,
One of my
you graduate and you learn it. And I was like, you know what? I got real cameras. Let me try that. And then the quality of my camera now, using real camera, like I'm shooting with a camera that I shoot a wedding with. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it changes everything. Like my lighting, everything makes a difference. And you got to grow. And sometimes you need help. Shit, ask questions.
I remember my first time actually doing this. I was down in Florida visiting my buddy of mine down there, and he was doing he had a whole cigar set up there. Then he got booked to do a little event, and I had I had my phone, and the little kit you buy to go with the phone and whatnot. And I just shooting him, recording him, and whatnot. He looked back at it, he watched it, and he said T-Bone, I think you got something. You need to you probably keep on doing it. And again, I had no intentions of. I tell people all the time, I had no intentions of doing this at all. He said, you think you got something? So I kept on doing it. I bought a little more and bought a little more. My wife was like, why the hell you keep buying this stuff? And I said, well, I think I want to do this for real. And I just started, again, listening to other people, asking questions. And I finally got, still, I got like a little J-Lab mic here, which your mic does well, little this, but again, I'm actually probably buy another mic. Still working on clarity. So there's a lot of things I'm still working towards, to continue to bring that, continue to bring that flavor to draw people in, so still working towards it. And I said, continue to talk to people like you, such as yourself. Hey, it's all about, you make the right investments, if you're passionate about it, you just keep on rolling with it.
Yeah, for sure. You're gonna definitely get an ROI on it. You just gotta,
Mm-hmm.
it's about being consistent. Being consistent and just keep growing your brand.
Yeah.
And it ain't rocket science, man. It's just a lot of people don't want to do the work.
Yeah. And so, I have people that talk to me about, just like, man, I want to get into, shooting some videos and doing this and putting that other on YouTube and doing that. And I said, man, I want you to understand something. This is a lot of work that goes into this, especially, that's why, like, at the point where I kind of like doing lives now, I don't have to do much editing, but I said, but if you do like a pre-record, and that pre-record takes you to the point to where you got to do a lot of editing, and there she is, Lou. That's what I'm talking about. My buddy Lou, Cigar News and Reviews. She's back on. She was hanging out with me early this morning. Hey, what's up, Lou?
What's up with you, Lou?
Lou, this is my man Rodney Hughes. His birthday today, so make sure we wish him happy birthday. But he got a lot of good tips when it comes to doing this thing, this podcasting on YouTube. So he's very you know what he's talking about. Definitely know what he's talking about.
A little bit. I ain't passing
man,
the bar,
come
but
on.
I know a little bit.
Man, come on, man. Come on, man. This is a guy said he ain't got no schedule. He worked for him. He worked for himself.
Hey, man, you gotta do what you gotta do. Thank you, love. Yeah, I've been cursed since 1996, bro. My uncle had his own Avis rental car, right? He was a GM, and I had got a check for like $1,000. So I'm 16 years old with $1,000 check and no bills. I'm excited. He like, man, what you so hyped about? I was like, shit, I got $1,000. You mean why I'm so hyped? And he showed me his check. His check was $10,000. And he said, this is the difference between an employer and an employee. I've been fucked
That
up ever
part.
since.
That part.
That was my drive, is to run my own business ever since I was 16 years
Yeah.
old.
And so I like with me, man, I said, I still work for somebody or not. But I got my, I still run a, like my handyman business. I go out here, every now and then, I still sling a hammer.
That's what's up.
Between doing that, of course, being a veteran and everything, so, you got the streams of income, and just want to get it to the point to where, I'm comfortable right now. I say I'm comfortable. My bills are, I pay my mortgage, everything else, but I'm comfortable, and I'm living a comfortable life and everything. And but I truly want to get to the point, man, where I'm just like done, working, and I'm doing what for me, what I want to do, when I want to do it or whatnot. And that's just really the focus. I think that's the focus for a lot of us that's out there. So yeah, Lou, you told me to come through. I appreciate you, sis.
Yeah, I mean, that's all it is, man. It's about making a plan and sticking to it. You gotta have a plan, you gotta map it out, and then, you know what I'm saying, pursue it.
Yeah.
And like, I'm looking at equipment right now. I'm looking at 3 mics over here that I don't even use. It is the growth, you know what I'm saying? These are condensed mics, so that way they'll pick up everything. They're not dynamic where it's just this small range. But just thinking about the growth, man, I cleaned up the garage the other day, bro. I had equipment I forgot I even had. Because
Wow.
you just keep, like you say, you keep buying stuff and keep building. You want to keep taking your stuff to the next level.
So so you said clean up the garage, and I cleaned up the garage because I had a damn mess in here. That's why I cleaned up the garage.
Oh, that was the reasoning too. It was a mess. I wasn't looking for the shit. I couldn't. It was so bad. I just couldn't even function. I said, you know what? It was a part where, it took me like 2 days because the temp is that time of year where it's getting super hot.
Yeah.
So 2, 3 o'clock, we in the 90s already. You know what I mean? So
Right.
it took me 2 days early in the morning, got to it. Now it's organized, and then I can work easier this way.
Right. Once I got done with the garage, man, I thought I had did a doggone massive workout for the day. I'm telling you, so much stuff in here.
Yeah,
but I took the opportunity to turn it into, like, say, because normally I do a lot of things from my back porch. I was doing this last year, and my back porch, I was smoking and filming from my back porch. Or sometimes I go out to the cigar lounge. But I just want to get to the point to make it a little more personal. Start, working on the continue working on my backdrops and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually thinking about putting a bar up. A nice bar up so I can, again, it's just, sometimes it's all about, the ambience where people, trying to give people different stuff to see. Yeah, it's aesthetically pleasing. So if you got something that's aesthetically pleasing, people are like, man, they may not hear what you say, but they may look in the back like, hey, man, he got that bar open sign back there, hey, but my bar open sign it says, I'm proudly serving, but it's whatever you drinking. So whatever you bring, I'll serve it up, but you ain't, I can't give you all my liquor.
That's hilarious.
So, it's a good feeling to be able to, like, say, get on here and start doing things that you would that you truly like to do. And just like with Lou, her thing, Lou has a podcast out there on YouTube or whatnot. If you get the opportunity, go out there and check her out and everything, man. She has some really, really great content. And showed us some love, man. She got great, and she do some traveling with hers. Hey, Lou out there interviewing dignitaries and stuff. So I ain't made it that far, So but we get in there. But like I said, man, it's just a common ground for us to be able to go out here and share the information amongst each other to where we can continue to grow throughout, the communication ideas from others.
And that's the best way to do it. It's all about networking. I'm definitely gonna tap in with Lou, check her out. But man, that's all it's about, networking and growing, bro. That's what I'm on, building these brands and these companies, and just trying to take it to the next level, man.
Right. So, matter of fact, hey Lou, right here, this is your next interview right here. That's this guy, because he got them. He got some cigars, Lou. He got some cigars, and I'm gonna have to hit him up after this and get some sticks from him.
Let's do it. I'm down.
Definitely got to do that. So so you're kicking off the birthday shenanigans later on. You're doing a little Top Golf.
Golf.
So do you golf or you do you golf?
Not at all.
Not at all.
So a couple of my guys here that I smoke with, they into golfing heavy, and one of them is actually a golf coach at a high school. So we supposed to be linking up so I can actually get more into golfing, because there's a lot of cigar smoking and a lot of business done on that golf course, and golfing is huge here. So I'm planning on getting more into it within this next year. And Top Golf is just fun to me. I just like to kick it. I'm the type of person, bro, no matter where we at, you with the right people, you're gonna enjoy yourself. You know what I mean? So we just going to shoot the shit and just, celebrate another year and
Right
keep it
on.
moving.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Now I golf, but we play best ball. So I ain't Tiger Woods, Arnold Palmer, none of these guys out there like that. I ain't none of these. I ain't none of them. But I would know I can. The problem with me is when I started playing golf, I was playing golf like a doggone baseball player. Now I play baseball. I play baseball coming up. So that's how I was out there playing golf. It's like, man, you trying to kill it. I'm like, man, I just wanted to go. I didn't want to go, but after a while, I realized I couldn't do that. But golf is it's like I said, a lot of business deals are made out there, but it's very relaxing. Very relaxing. You start network, you start me, and then a lot of events pop up at the clubhouse to what you with a cigar brand. Hey, it's golfers out there, man. One thing we love to do when we play golf is doggone smoke cigars while we playing.
Yeah, so I've been to an event at a cigar. It was a ALS golf tournament charity event, and I did a setup there, and I was just noticing everybody came through smoking. So people was coming through buying my cigars or smoking their own cigars. So I definitely peeped that out. So I'm definitely trying to tap into that. One of my buddies, he's like a mentor to me from Definition Cigars, my boy Jamil. He's heavy into golf. Every story I see, he posts on Instagram. He at the golf course. I say, nigga, when do you go to work?
Right.
But yeah.
Now look at we love some Definition cigars out here now.
Yeah, that's family. That's family.
Yeah, we definitely smoke them Definition cigars, So we definitely big on those guys out here.
Yeah, they out of Dallas. Shouts out to them. Shout out to my boy Jamil, man.
Yeah, but we definitely want to get your brand, across it, man, down in the Southeast, man. Like I say, just like I said, it's a different vibe to be able to get out and support people, especially people you meet out on social media. And I'm really looking forward to possibly see if I can get out there and make that smoke in the desert. I think it'd be a good opportunity, man.
Yeah, definitely, man. He doing his thing. My man Brian, man, Red Level Entertainment, they doing his thing, and it was a nice event last year. I'm not gonna lie, but for it to be like the first one, you'd think of a lot of hiccups, a lot of stuff. It was a smooth transition. I'm sure he had some, roadblocks on his end, but from the consumer side, it flowed well. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely think it was a dope event, and so it's gonna get even better this year.
Sounds good, man. So man, what else you got?
Just text me. That's crazy.
A word.
Yeah, literally, he just hit me up.
Hey, tell him to send some more cigars out here.
Hey, I'm about to tell you right now.
Yeah, man. We tell them us folks out here in the Atlanta metro Atlanta area, man. We appreciate them Definition cigars, man. They keep whatever he putting them in. I think he might be lacing them with something, but hey, but whatever he putting in, man, keep it going, keep it coming, man. Don't stop, man. Hey, he got the opportunity, man. Hey, tell him to go out there and follow us, man. Follow us on social media, man. Follow us out there on the YouTube channels and whatnot. Because again,
what's the name of the lounge you be at?
Sipping Cigar. My lounge is Sipping Cigar. Another lounge that carry them out here in this area is I think I want to say, and Luke can correct me if I'm wrong, I think Montana Cigar Company, they carry them. El Jefe carried them. Let's see, Smoke City Cigar Lounge carries them. Let's see, I think Southside Premium, quite a few cigars lounges in this area. They carry the Definition cigar, man.
That's what's up, man. They doing their things.
Mm-hmm.
They definitely doing their thing.
Hey, so they're in heavy rotation out here. I mean, that Definite cigar is definitely in heavy rotation out here, man. So I would definitely love to network with them, sit down and talk with them and whatnot. We just to be able to chop it up,
Yeah, that's fam. So ain't nothing. That's a call. Like literally, he texted me while we were talking.
Okay. Yeah, we'll definitely love to do that, man. I don't know if do we you on IG? Do we follow each other on Instagram?
I don't know. I'm on IG. I got about 3 IG pages, but
man,
the cigar one is Kasi Cigars. It's the cigar name.
I'm trying to figure it out or not. Lou, you tuning in, so I hope you following all this good stuff too, because I need you to stay on top of this as well. Like I said I said Lou, man, she Lou's a former Marine as well. Herself, and like I said, she really good person, down to earth, man. And just to be able to know someone such as her, it's really a vibe, man.
Yeah, for sure. Let's do it.
See if I pull it up. It's just straight up Kasi, or is it a dash in it?
It's Kasi, KASI period cigars.
Period cigars.
But you drop in the KSI, it should pop up.
There you go. Boom, got you. Got you now. See, yep, there it is. See, we'll definitely try the cigar, and I did like it. There you go. So Lou, now we got the plug now, Lou.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it. That's what networking is about, though. We connect the connections. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what it's all about.
It's that easy.
Yeah, so I got kids to pick. Well, not right now, but later on, I got to pick my kid up from school. They went on staying after school, so I just decided to pick them. They're both in high school, which works to have two kids. Both of them in high school at the same time is great because I don't have to go to one school, this and another, whatnot. So just keep it all together, whatnot, man. So it's just a beautiful thing. I said my wife get off later on, so we probably start. We probably start partying again. And I say, April is a month-long celebration when it comes to her birthday. So we just be doing again to it.
Yeah,
and I know this.
That's why I keep looking down. Like my phone ain't stopped going off since we've been on this motherfucker.
I ain't mad at you, bro.
I've been getting happy birthday texts since 4 a.m. because most of my people in Detroit, so it was a 3-hour time difference. So since 4 a.m. this morning, my phone ain't stopped between text messages and Facebook alerts.
So that's why I say a lot of folks from Detroit, they actually they're down here for the culture. Is it Mario? The Herf boys. Okay. Yeah, they a lot of them down here from the culture, and Nicole Townsend that does the grown while puffing.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So I don't know her personally, but we follow each other. I shot her a message because she's from Detroit. I'm like, yo, what's up? Let's connect. Never got back with me. I'm always trying to network. So yeah, I definitely talk about it. So
Nicole is so busy right now, and I'll matter of fact, I could probably text her right now and let her know. But she's just so busy when she I know when we linked up, it was probably about a couple months ago. She got a shirt from me, and I said and when she saw it, she got the shirt. She sent it. A lot of time when I send a lady's shirt or whatnot, yeah, Lou, we gonna be drinking. A lot of time when I send people a shirt, the ladies like to chop it up and do what they want to do to it. So and she posted out there, and I appreciate it and everything. We started talking since then.
I literally just did a shirt. I did a shirt for my homegirl. Shout out to my homegirl, Miss K, out in Houston. And she was like, make the logo low so I can cut it. She literally just did the exact same thing.
That's what they do. They chop it up, they make it and they do it. And I appreciate it, man. They show it just show the love and the creative.
I gotta send this out to Houston. It say cigar queen, smoke queen. I don't know if you can see it.
Okay.
It's the match the Houston Astros. I guess she got some shoes that match it or whatever. But she said the same thing, like cut it low. I mean, make the logo low so I can cut it. So that's what they be on. So anytime I do a baby shirt, because you usually do when you press a shirt, you usually do 4 fingers from the neck. So I usually go a little bit lower so they can cut it.
Yeah. Now I tell you, man, I know that this, and he a wild boy, but the Lord the dude, man. They got that cigar rock star.
I don't know him.
That's Amir King. I do know him. That's a wild boy. that's a wild boy right there. But I got the opportunity to meet up with him back in OCC. Lou, look that. Go ahead, Lou. Go ahead and buy you one. Yep. Go ahead. Tap in, Lou. Go ahead and get you one. Stop playing. Go ahead. You have an order here soon. But yeah, man, he'll come to find out he was a Marine, man. When chopping up with him every now and then and whatnot. Like I said, in this community, man, you meet so many doggone good people, man. Different people, just like we're doing. We're connecting and networking right now. Of course, take the opportunity to reshare this, this stream, man, and then everything, all the stuff that you got going on and whatnot. Like I said, I put on my hashtags. One of my hashtags like brand ambassador, and it's not, it's not much as being a brand ambassador, it's being promoting others, through what we got going on. If you use your platform to help somebody else or not, man, we're gonna continue to do this thing.
Yeah, it's a win, bro. It's a win. So that's what I'm on, man. Like I say, I done mentored to help people. People done mentored to help me. I was just telling my homegirl, she just got into the t-shirt game and she messed up on her DTF order. And I was like, why didn't you call me? She gonna say, oh, I didn't want to keep bothering you. And I told the story about my little sister. I said, my little sister just did the same thing. I say, now you about to pay for an order twice that you could have saved, that you just hollered at me when you got stuck. Like, we got to look out for each other. Like, I didn't have a lot of people to give me information. Some people did. A lot of them was gatekeeping. And I'm not the type of person. If I feel like you a genuine person and you serious about doing it, I help you. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, and then I told her, like, and guess what? Once you get good at it, it's going to be somebody else that needs your help. You just pay that shit forward.
That's simple. It. That's all we do. That's all we do. But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to things coming in the future, man. I'm definitely looking forward to get some sticks from you. I'm actually go out to your site, man. I'm gonna actually go order some sticks from you when we get off, man. Your recommendation. What's your recommendation for me to order?
What are you into? You more into a Maduro or you more into a lighter smoke?
I'm Maduro.
I Casa Detroit's. Detroit would be the go.
Detroit.
Yeah, that would be the one to go to.
Okay, because I tell you, man, I smoke cigar like goddamn Newports. I got a problem, man.
That mean you getting money though, because that ain't no cheap habit.
Hey, look here, man. Hey, I get a VA check every month, so that
ain't no cheap habit. So that means
it helps out. Hey, the other part about it, man, is being part of a cigar lounge to help manage a cigar lounge, man. It has its perks and whatnot. Sure. So we get you get the discounts and on cigars and whatnot. My man D at Sip a Cigar, he does right by, he gives us discounts and he it's like, again, yeah, Lou, we know it's definitely not a cheap habit, but like I was saying earlier, telling people, when you plan right, and you take care of all the stuff you need to take care of, and you look at where you want to be. I tell people a lot of stuff. I like, coming up as a kid, I had a lot of stuff coming up as a kid. I tell people this. I'm I had a pool in the backyard and this and that. So I came up pretty decent. So a lot of stuff that folks my age now is going out to get, I kind of had it already. So, when I look at my life and lifestyle, I'm like, man, I don't need this. I don't need that. So, I can spend my money on pretty much what I want to spend on.
Yeah, different motives.
So I got different motive. Right now, my motive is, cigars and cigars and scotch. Yeah. So, it's definitely not a cheap habit, but at the end of the day, it's what I enjoy. My wife I enjoy cigars. And she doesn't go crazy about me buying cigars either. Because that's what I like to do. And she I think I'm pretty sure she's supportive of it. Mm-hmm. She came on earlier today. She was at work, but she dropped on earlier today.
That's what's up.
So, additional future plans, man. Before we get out of here, what's the additional future plans for you, bro?
Is to steadily to grow these companies that I've been running. Like I say, the photography, the cigar brand. Like I said, I do graphics as well. I will never stop doing T-shirts.
Okay.
I would never walk away from that hustle. That's one of the sweetest hustles to ever be a part of. Just to build this up, so that way I leave my legacy. So if they want to, my kids can continue this. You know what I mean? Like my youngest daughter, she's been doing video editing since she was in middle school. So even though that she wants to get into IT, she has a skill set that she'll always be able to eat. Like my oldest daughter, she does T-shirts, and now she's just got into photography. So I just want to set the stage for once I'm gone or I'm too old, if they want to take over, that opportunity is there. Like when my daughter graduated high school in 2020, I was just going to give her some cash as a graduation gift. And she was like, Dad, I want to get into making T-shirts. I said, oh, really? So instead of giving her cash for graduation, I bought her a Cricut. I bought a Cricut and a heat press, a bunch of vinyl, and a bunch of T-shirts. And I started her a business. So instead of giving her some money that she would have blew through, now it's 4 years later, she's still eating off what that gift was for graduation. So that's my plan, is just to live comfortable and make sure my kids can eat off what I started if they want to. It's always an option.
Nothing wrong. That's called what we need to focus more on. It's called building that generational wealth is what we need to build on, continue to build on and whatnot. So that's that's a good power move for them, man. It's a good power move.
Yeah, so that's pretty much my goals, man. Is just keep building these brands up and continue to help people. You know what I'm saying? When you help people, it comes back to you. So just continue to build build up, help other people's build up, and we build up their community. We can't fall off if our team is strong. If I help
Boy,
you, you help her, such and such help Lou, such and such help Four Rivers, and we all rock with each other. Oh man, like boom, I need this. I got you, bro. I can help you with that. Boom, and you can help each other. Just like my boy from Four River Cigars, his daughter just she's going to Hampton next year. She was doing her senior pictures, and she didn't like the shirts that she could find online. So I made her a Hampton hoodie and a Hampton t-shirt that she used for her pictures. But that's because I'm in that network.
right.
And so I taught him how to make cigar bands. So now he don't have to pay for his cigar bands. He make them himself now. So that's just all out of our network. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And me and this nigga, I'm be honest with you, bro. We never even met in real life, and we talk every day like we grew up together.
Yeah, so when I finally do make my own cigar, now I know who I'm coming to when it comes to making the doggone cigar band.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you how to do it. Like I don't know if you wait to see the band because of the focus, but like these bands, it ain't gonna. It's gonna focus on. You can see the logo,
there it is.
But
Yeah.
so it's a shield. It has the Detroit flag, my logo, the Nicaraguan flag, and a Nicaraguan tobacco field. And I made that all myself, cut it myself, band them myself. Man, then like he said, then he showed me how to make ashtrays. So we've been making custom ashtrays for people out of acrylic right here in my garage. So each one teach one, and we teach each other. One of us do good, we all do better. You know what I mean?
Man, that's dope, man. You look, I'm about to clear my whole damn garage out now. I'm starting.
I wish I could turn my camera. I got a small workspace, so this half of my garage is set up like a gym. Then this is all different equipment. I don't know if you can see it's a hat press behind me, but over here is 2 tables. It's a sublimation printer, a vinyl cutter, a heat press. So I mean, what I'm saying everything is. My goal is to try to keep as much in house as I can, because that's gonna make my profit better and my turnaround faster, and I don't have to depend on nobody else.
True.
Just like the t-shirt hustle, right? Let's just do that for example. What do you sell one t-shirt for?
$20. 20 to 25 bucks.
Okay, so do you order your shirts or do you make them yourself?
I make them myself. I have somebody who does my DTF for me, and then I press the shirts myself. Yeah.
Now you already ahead of the curve. Now think about if you had to buy that shirt. Now you buying the shirt already made. Now you got to either charge more or take less of profit.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So an average t-shirt costs you anywhere between $2 to $6 depending on the size.
Right.
If you put a $2 to $3 DTF on it, now you're making a huge profit. Like this shirt, this DTF right here that says Kasi Cigars, it has literally cost me probably $2 for it because it's not huge. It's not a big print. But if I put that on a $2 t-shirt, now I'm $4 in, I sell it for $25. 4 t-shirts sold can pay a bill.
Yeah. Boy, are you preaching? You preaching now?
It's small. You know what I'm saying? We think sometimes it ain't even about getting rich. It's all about maintaining and moving forward.
Yep.
If like this church, I just did 100 hoodies and 100 t-shirts for them. Right now, they ordering 30 shirts a week now. Now they doing pre-orders because they got stuck with a lot of the bigger sizes. So now they buying 30 shirts per week, 15 hoodies, 15 t-shirts. It's probably about to scale to t-shirts because it's about to get warmer in Detroit. But it's just a quick turnover, and you know the numbers.
Oh yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it's just about that. So that's why if you can cut out as many middlemen as you can still be working at a small scale and still do decent.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Then if you do, say if I get a family reunion order, right, which I got one coming up in Cleveland, shirt $2. It's a 1-color print, so I'm not using DTF. I'm using air-proof transfer, which costs me 20 cents a print. So I'm $2.20 in. If I charge them $10 for small through extra large, $13 for 2X to 6X, I'm making $8 to $10 per shirt, and they ordered 100 shirts, which is only going to take me a day to press. That's $800 in one day profit.
That's what's up.
See what I'm saying? It's a numbers game, but you can make it where it makes sense. Like it ain't all about getting rich off of it, but if you making enough that makes your lifestyle better, small wins, man.
Why not do it?
A couple base hits can get you to home plate. You feel me? They ain't right about to be home runs. You know
they ain't got to be home runs. Hey, that's a nice little single line drive. You're out there.
Yeah, you know,
man.
Guy, you know.
Yeah, man. You give me a whole lot of you give me a lot of additional knowledge and a lot of things I thought about. But what deters me from, I will tell you what sometimes deters me from going out and buying, the DTF, printers and, sending my, it just, what am I going to, how much the quantity that I'm be able to put out, and that's what I look at. Am I going to get my ROI? Probably after a while, but it is just what I guess my mindset is. I just don't have to do my brand. I can also print up whatever for for the people and whatnot. So
I got more clients than I do for myself, for sure.
Yeah.
So think about DTF. You can outsource it. That's how you doing. That's what I do. I don't print my own DTF. I got a guy. I met a guy who literally stays 5 minutes away from me, has that whole setup in his garage. DTF, car wraps, UV print for like you want to put it on tumblers or anything. I have my own golf balls with my logo printed on it. He got a machine that prints directly to the golf balls, bro. See, I got it cleaned up, so it's in one of these damn boxes. But I literally have my own golf ball with Kazi Cigars on it.
Hey man,
my thing is, I don't want to invest in a DTF machine. Like that's why I never got an embroidery machine, because they like $20K for what the ones you want. I'd rather just outsource it and make my tops. But if you, as I say, if you can do it yourself, cut out as many middlemen as you can. Not cut out everybody. Sometimes you gotta outsource. It just makes sense. But sublimation, I got a sublimation printer. So if anybody wants a sublimation shirt, then I can just do it myself. Like I'm literally, I don't know if I could reach this shit. I'm doing 100. Matter of fact, I gotta send them to Atlanta. I'm doing 100 coasters right now.
So I started doing some coasters as well. I got a sublimation
right
printer
in my garage. I got a sublimation printer. I can do coasters right in my garage.
Okay.
And this is their old high school, which is tore down. This is for the class of 1972 at River Rouge High School. See what I'm saying?
That's dope.
And I could do that all in house. I got the sublimation printer. All type of stuff, bro.
Yeah, I might really start getting some more of this stuff, man. It's
and it's a small investment. You don't have to go crazy. You know what I mean? Small investment. I helped a lady start her t-shirt company with an under $500 startup fee.
Yeah, it don't take much.
And then she made it back. Her church does like vendor events, so she made it back almost the first weekend she did a vendor event.
Right.
So
it don't take much, man.
That's why a lot of people get into the t-shirt game. It's a low overhead and it's a big profit margin.
Yeah, it is.
And one thing for sure, people gonna always buy t-shirts. You're gonna have a t-shirt just because you wear t-shirts, slick little sayings, whatever school you went to, family reunions, your kid play a sport. T-shirts ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, I with me, I think everywhere I go, somebody asked me one time, like, man, how many of them damn Cigars this shirt you got? I'm like, shit, I don't know.
As you should. Every day I have on even a Kasi shirt, a podcast shirt, or a photography shirt. Because I'm 6'7", bro. You're gonna look at me when I walk past. You might not say something, but I can see your eyes reading my shirt. I'm gonna walk
Exactly.
It just makes sense.
That's what's up. So man, look, man, you gave a lot of knowledge, man. I hope folks get out here and see watch this and see the knowledge that was dropped, man. But you dropped a lot of knowledge on us today that was definitely needed. So like I said, I appreciate it. You gave me the green light to go ahead and do some other things, especially with the damn golf balls. I'm probably got to hook up. I got a stash of golf balls over there right now. I go in there and get the paint that's on and off of them, and run through a little sublimation and see what I can get going with them.
Yeah. Like I said, like he does. I haven't even seen that machine, because that machine is actually inside his house. I always go to his garage, but he has a machine that prints directly on the golf ball. I send you a picture of it. I got a picture on my phone, but I just don't.
Okay.
The actual golf balls in one of these boxes. I told you I cleaned up, so I packed up a bunch of stuff that I wasn't really using.
I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. So, yeah, man. So I said, man, Rodney, man, it was good talking to you, man. I know it's a long time coming, man. It was damn good talking to you. I'm looking forward to Lou getting out to reach out to you, man. Like I say, hang out on her channel or whatnot. From shirts, from all the information you drop, man. It's not going to go to waste, man. It's definitely not going to go waste, brother.
For sure, bro. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate your time. Appreciate you letting me share your platform.
Yes, sir. So, hey, man, I'm gonna tell you, man, enjoy that birthday, man. Enjoy the birthday. Go hard in the paint with your sweet tea. Go hard.
That's my thing, bro. Either Dr. Pepper, a tea, or a pineapple juice. That'd be my thing, and I just be smoking my little heart out.
Yeah, so go hard in the paint with the sweet tea, man. And like I said, man, have a good time, man. Enjoy another trip around the sun, brother.
For sure.
44. I'll be 44 in September. So you know, just another day we get up to open our eyes and I feel hit the full, man. So just another blessing, man. So hey, keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep putting those products out there. Keep spread dropping the knowledge, man. Like I said, I definitely appreciate everything you dropped on me today. I'm looking forward to getting those cigars from you. You know, hey, probably some apparel too. So I'll probably get some cigars and some apparel, man. Like I said, man, I definitely appreciate you, brother.
Man, appreciate you, bro.
So like I said, man, you know, again, happy birthday, bro. It's been a
Thank you.
pleasure chatting with you. If I can get out to smoke in the desert, man, I'll let you know, and definitely get out to come hang out with you.
Yeah, let's do it, man. Let's do it, man. Hopefully we
Let's
can make
do.
it happen, man. We definitely going to act the fool that weekend. So come on out. Like I said, my man from Fort Rivers coming down. We gonna do it, man. So if you can make it happen, man, we definitely love to have you out here with us.
Most definitely, most definitely. Hey, so everybody, man. So once y'all get to tune in and watch this, man, this is your boy, the Cigar hanging out with Rodney. So Rodney Hughes of Kasi Cigars, photography and everything. He got everything going on. So make sure you get out there, you check him out, man. Get those cigars. Hey, Metro Atlanta cigar shops, man. We're gonna try to we're gonna push this thing out here, man. But if I get enough sticks, I may let you shop owners try one. I don't know. But we definitely want to push it out there and push the brand, man. Support one another because at the end of the day, was all we got. So again, man,
Yes,
this
sir.
is your boy, the Cigarologist, hanging out with my man Rodney Hughes of Casa Cigars. Hey, man, we out. Y'all enjoy your weekend. Have fun. Turn up, and let's get this thing going. Till next
Absolutely.
time, see yourself. Enjoy it. And we are, as soon as I find my little thing, my little outro right now, and we are out.